Napatawag po kami, sir, sa pag-asang makakuha po kami ng iba pang mga detalye tungkol po dito sa ginanap na summit. Kasama dito yung ika nga po National Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise o MSME Summit 2023 na ginanap po sa Manila Hotel dito sa siyudad ng Maynila. Ano po ang pinaka ah, mission or goal nito pong summit na ito, Sir Joey?
Well, annually kasi yung DTI, by law, yung MSME Summit or MSME Week is in the month of July, no? And ginampanan natin to kasi alam mo, ang importante dito sa bansa natin ay job creation at karamihan ng mga negosyante dito sa Pilipinas, hindi naman ang malaking negosyante, no? They comprise only about less than 2%, no? Large businesses are less than 2%. Pero karamihan ng mga negosyante dito sa Pilipinas ay mga micro, small, medium enterprises, ang MSMEs, no? So itong talagang kailangan alagaan natin. Kasi kung umahon sila sa kahirapan, especially dito sa mga micro, may mga nano entrepreneurs ngayon. Ang definition ng nano ay itong mga nag-avail dito sa Grab, Lazada, Shopee, mismong riders, content creators, lahat yan, mga maliit na negosyante na sila mismo ang empleyado ng negosyo nila. So these are the people that we're trying to help now. Yung impact nito sa economy natin talagang malaki. Kasi kung talagang guminhawa sila sa negosyo nila at nagtagumpay, syempre, mas marami silang mga kukuha ng mga trabahador na to work for them, no, in their business. At as they expand, of course, the economy will grow, and it is a large contribution to our GDP. No? Mismong agrikultura, if you look at it, considering that the amount of land that now are with the farmers is huge, the contribution to the country's GDP is barely 2%. No, so it's very small. Industry and services contribute a lot more, no? So isa pa yan ang pinag-usapan natin sa kahapon sa MSME Summit na yung agrikultura is a very critical point whereby importante dito mga farmers natin talagang ang kupin ng the big brothers have to really bring in to their whole value chain, and the whole approach of the private sector, no. Our partnership kasi go-negosyo with DTI is a solid partnership. Nakita natin kahapon, halos 1,000 people ang dumating dito sa Manila Hotel to really, itong mga 1,000, hindi lang mga micro, small, and medium, maski mga malaking corporation. Kasi we're calling out on all the big brothers out there to really absorb the MSMEs and make them part of their value chain. That is the only way that we can succeed as a nation in really alleviating the mga negosyo nila, no. They cannot remain micro forever, no. We want them to move up from micro to small, small to medium.
So sa ngayon po ba may nakita kayo na sabi nyo nga you're trying to convince these big corporations, big companies, conglomerates na tulungan itong ating mga maliliit na negosyante to be part of their value chain. As far as your studies and the monitoring is concerned, Sir Joey, may naganap na bang integration ng value chain sa pagitan ng mga big brothers at ng ating mga small and medium enterprises?
Actually, as we speak right now, kasama na sila sa value chain ng mga malaking negosyante. Kasi kung wala kaming mga suppliers dito, then paano kami no? So it is already happening. It is nothing new. But what we're trying to do now in areas that need it more, like in agriculture, this is an area that we are asking the big brothers, no, to really help. Sa industry at services, nangyayari na yan. Nakikita natin dito sa mga fast food chain natin, very inclusive. Hindi lang may-ari ng Jollibee, McDonald's, silang may-ari ng lahat ng tindahan. They are franchising it out. So maraming ngayon na dito sa services, fina-franchise out nila. Dito sa mga industrial companies, mga Ayalas, and all of them, and the different families who are into big business, malaking tulong rin sila kasi they are already bringing, of course, their own suppliers and nurturing them. Many of them are new suppliers, nurturing them to and helping them improve their business. So it is in the sector of agriculture that we are now pushing really more the big brother approach now, because this is the biggest challenge that the Philippines has today. No, and I mentioned during my speech yesterday that it is correct that the president should remain as the Secretary of Agriculture, because if the landscape of agriculture and the farmers are able to grow, no, and to expand their business, then more farmers will improve their standing, economic standing, which is important. Right now, most of the farmers are poor, no? And that has to change. And the direction of the president is correct. And we have now launched Kalap, Kapitit Angat Lahat, agri programs, which is now I'm being helped by former Secretary William Dar and of course Mayor Eddie Gillian, who's now with NIA. So we're aligned with government. So kahapon, magandang relationship kasi Go Negosyo at DTI, matagal na nagsasama kami dito sa pag-aahaw ng mga MSMEs, no? Even during the time of Secretary Mon Lopez, even previous to that, Go Negosyo has been around for 18 years. So under Fred Pascual, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang partnership namin. At when the private sector and government work together, and karamihan dyan sa in attendance also are the private sector, they are all willing to help, and they understand that big business cannot stand alone. It will not survive. It will only survive if our micro, small, and medium enterprises grow along with us. No?